Hello Leo, welcome to your reading for August 2020. Thanks for joining us. My name's Michelle.
My name's Richard.
Let's get started with your reading. Birthday month for Leo, so if it has already happened, happy birthday, and happy birthday if it is still to come. Let's take a look. For your oracle cards, we've got holy water and elixir. So it's an interesting energy of purification. It feels to me like something that was tainted, becoming pure, cleansed. Now it could be a person, it could be a relationship, it could be a belief. Whatever it is though, it feels to me like what somebody is seeking. It could be you towards somebody else or somebody towards you, Leo, seeking forgiveness for tainting something. So we'll see where that goes. Now, Richard has pulled a card from the Mausolea Oracle.
Yes, the Golden Empress, Jewel of Abydos. So this is about potency and magnetism, and it's also about the ability for somebody to explore their confidence or expose their confidence, especially when talking to authority figures.
Okay, so let's see where this goes. Issues of confidence. Now, of course, this can be vice versa, so the energies can be reversed. And, of course, if you're cross-watching, this could be Leo that you're dealing with. I do have the Ace of Wands, an opportunity for a new beginning at the bottom of the deck.
And here I have the Page of Swords, but it's in the reverse.
Okay, so let's see. We'll cut these cards and we'll focus in, Leo, on the status of this relationship, how you feel about the person, the strengths, the challenges of the relationship, advice on what to do, advice on what not to do, what's hidden or unexpected, and the potential outcome.
Okay, so status of the relationship, how this person views you, Leo, strengths, weaknesses, what this person should keep doing, what they should stop doing, what's hidden for this person, and the outcome if nothing changes.
Queen of Swords as the status of the relationship. I like that because it speaks to me of someone who's judging things the right way. There is an air of authority, of course, with this Golden Empress down there. Authority with the Queen of Swords is someone who is making a decision, adjudicating, if you will, from a place of wisdom, from a place of knowledge. So the feeling that I'm getting around this is either someone's needing to take a stance on whether they can forgive and move on, or whether they won't forgive. But it's coming from a place of understanding.
Okay, status of the relationship. We have the Eight of Wands in the reverse, which speaks to me of a slowdown or delay in communication.
Let's take a look and see how you feel about this person. The Five of Cups, so there's regret here, there's sadness. There may have been something here that happened. It feels like something was tainted, a relationship was tainted.
Something required some forgiveness.
Yeah, and so now there's an opportunity to forgive. It may have been you.
Or it may have been the other person.
Or it may have been the other person.
So let's look over here at how this person's viewing you. So Leo, they're viewing you as the Knight of Wands. That's a card that is associated with Leo because Leo's a fire sign. So you're coming in with passion here. It seems like this person seems to be a bit resistant to your overtures.
Yeah. Let's take a look and see what the strength is. And we've got the Knight of Wands in the reverse. So here it's about halting a course. When that passionate energy comes in, it's about not exactly blocking it, but more or less cooling it, putting it on pause, or just hesitating before jumping in.
Cooling your jets, Leo, is what I get here.
Cooling your jets.
It seems like you've made a decision here.
Yeah.
it could be a decision to forgive, or it could be a decision to ask for forgiveness.
Yeah, I think it's Leo that's asking for forgiveness from this other person, because there's something that you've done here that you feel a little bit of shame or guilt about, and it seems to be something that was done like in the heat of passion or something like that.
Whereas the person you're dealing with here, they seem a bit, well, standoffish. You know, with you coming in wanting to provide this apology and then just sort of putting their hand up and saying, no, I don't really want to hear about it right now.
I also feel that there may have been communication, but what was communicated it wasn't in the right way. It's like somebody got off on the wrong foot or something like that, where how they came in, what they communicated wasn't exactly what they wanted. And now there's sadness about, I probably shouldn't have done that.
Okay, over here we have the Magician in reverse as a Strength. You know, I see this as being somebody who feels like they have the power, but they really don't.
Okay, interesting. Let's look at the challenge. The Three of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it's kind of like wanting to go back and restart something.
Yeah, it's like, you know, you do something and you say, oh gosh, I wish I had a time machine. I could go back.
I could go back and redo it, because it seems like there was something that you did here, Leo, that you weren't proud of.
Okay, so looking over here at the challenge for this person, we have the Knight of Swords in the reverse here as a challenge. So it's this person being a bit flaky is the way I see it. They want to present themselves as being somebody who's in control of whether they forgive you or not, and they're kind of playing a little bit of a game with you, I think, Leo.
Yeah. You know, it's interesting, isn't it? Because we've got this card of remorse, guilt, forgiveness.
Yeah, and you know, this person knows you want forgiveness, and I think they're just kind of using it as a bit of as like currency. Yeah,
that Knight of Swords in reverse as a challenge. It feels to me like there were overtures made or some kind of communication, but it was off. There was something amiss. There may have been secrets, lies, something that was aggressive in nature.
I'm getting that this person is not as holy. Okay. I get them as being holier than thou.
Holier than thou. Okay, interesting.
With this Magician in reverse here, and I see the holy water thing over here.
Yeah, purification.
So it's kind of like you're being a little bit fooled here, Leo, by this person. You know,
shamed maybe.
Shamed a bit. Yes, exactly. Shamed, and I don't think that you deserve the treatment that you're getting from this person as regards a specific event.
Interesting. Let's take a look and see what we've got as the advice. Temperance. Well, in this case, I'm seeing this as having what you feel inside match your external, how you're coming across to others. So it's about being holy yourself. Holy, right? Alchemy, holy. So there's an energy around this of presenting our best selves to others. If what we're feeling inside doesn't match how we're acting, then that's going to be a problem. I think that may be what's happened here. Somebody's done something where it's out of character, or it's not matching up with how they truly feel inside, who they are as a person.
All right, well, let's look over here at what this person should keep doing. We have the Four of Pentacles in the reverse. I see that as having the ability to let something go, to actually forgive. You know, let go of an event, let go of something they've been holding on to. Yeah, I'm still getting the impression that, Leo, you're being treated a little bit unfairly here, in that this person should just let something go, but they seem to want to hold on to it. But on your side, you seem to put a lot of value on them forgiving you and letting it go.
Yeah, let's have a look and see what we've got here as advice on what not to do. The Seven of Cups in the reverse. Well, in this case, it's really an energy of, I'm picking that up as a narrowing. There's a feeling around this of judging things under an illusion.
Yeah, the illusion here is that this person is actually deserving of the kind of forgiveness. It's like they want you to pay a higher price than you need to for this person's forgiveness.
Yeah, I feel these two are connected. It's about seeing things the right way, the real way, without any kind of misperception. For some reason I feel like there's been some kind of misperception of somebody.
All right, let's look over here what this person should stop doing. We have the Chariot. Yeah, it's about driving this train here, trying to wring every last bit of everything they can out of you, Leo. It seems like they're very directed at really trying to humiliate you.
Yes, it seems like they're set on this course. There's a course of action that they're taking, all of that movement on that side there. Let's see what's hidden. The Six of Pentacles in reverse. So there's some kind of motivation behind all of this. It may have been monetary. But
again, it's about trying to get more out of you than they deserve for the hurt that they've been put through. It's kind of like they're trying to wring that amount of punishment, and it seems to be unfair with that Six of Pentacles.
Yeah.
Let's look at what's hidden here. The Sun. You see, their motivations aren't pure. That's what's hidden here.
Yeah. Giving up on some kind of, is this a grudge? It feels like somebody's got a grudge, or there's something here that someone's looking for. We've got the Tower in reverse as the outcome. In this case, this feels to me like averting.
It feels like appeasement.
Yeah, it does. It feels like somebody's been set on. Somebody had a goal in mind, but it wasn't pure.
Right, but you see, the thing is, Leo, I think you've been set on appeasing a person who doesn't deserve the appeasement that they're seeking. All right, let's look over here at the outcome. Page of Pentacles. Yeah, they're looking for a new start. You see, that's the thing. I think that's their motivation. They're looking for a new start.
After this. Yeah. So they've started off on a course that wasn't right. They thought it was right, but now they're trying to reverse course. It's kind of like they're going back to the drawing board here after realising, I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah, I think the bottom line, though, Leo, is that you're giving too much to this person, giving too much credit to them. I don't think you're seeing their true motives. And I feel like you'd be better off not giving to this person anymore, realising that you've already given enough to them as recompense for whatever wrong you might have done them.
Welcome back to your reading, Leo. Thanks again for joining us.
Hello, Leo.
Part 2 of August 2020. We've got this card of Elixir, and the keywords with this is remorse, guilt, and forgiveness. So the energy around this is about soothing someone else's woes, the ability to soothe someone else's woes. So I do think that on this side, I feel I've got the person that is seeking that soothing from the other person. They want someone to say it's okay. Whatever you did is okay.
They want absolution. This person wants absolution. But what I'm asking, Leo, is what price are they asking for that absolution?
Yeah.
Is that price too high? Should this person just let go of the so-called grudge or whatever beef they might have with you?
Yeah, or is continuing to go for this just going to be more trouble than it's what it's worth?
What price are they asking for your request of a clean slate?
Teacher. I'm picking that up. I got this as a card in between here, the readings from the Quantum Oracle, and what I'm picking that up as, it's like a teachable moment. It's learning a lesson, something that's going to be learned through this process. Elixir actually does speak about that, because it's about seeking her out. But if you seek her out, she asks you to complete a task. So it might be that. It may be that energy there of she's not just going to give it to you, she's going to ask you to complete a task.
But how many hoops do you have to jump through?
Yeah. So are you willing to engage in something that could be quite a perilous journey?
It's almost like a quest, isn't it?
It's like a quest, yeah. Interesting energy. So let's see where this goes. At the bottom of the deck, I've got the Nine of Cups in reverse.
And I've got the Two of Cups in the reverse.
Let's see where this goes. I'll do a few more shuffles here. Clarify this reading, starting with the Queen of Swords there as the status of this relationship. I'll clarify this reading. I get some kind of failed plan, something that didn't go to plan, an action that didn't have the results that were intended. Let's have a look and see. We'll have a look at the status of this relationship, how you feel about the other person, the strengths, the challenge, advice what to do, advice what not to do, what's hidden or unexpected, and the potential outcome.
All right. Status of the relationship, how this person views you, strengths, weaknesses, what this person should keep doing, what they should stop doing, what's hidden for this person, and the outcome if nothing changes.
We have the Five of Swords in reverse and the Queen of Swords. Wow, that's some pretty heavy energy. So there's a lot of guilt. I'm picking this up as guilt. It feels to me like somebody tried to play some kind of game here that didn't work out in their favor. Some kind of power game. There was some kind of action taken in order to get something, but it didn't turn out in their favor. Right,
but still, Leo, I don't know if the price that they're exacting from you is a fair price.
There's an energy around this of somebody who wants to see you defeated.
Yes, suffer a bit.
Suffer a bit for whatever you did here, Leo.
Yeah. But I don't know, I feel like everybody's been in that kind of situation where they know they've done something wrong, and then the other person just seems to demand way too high a price for some sort of
it's kind of like having to pay for it for the rest of your life.
Not quite that bad.
It could be that. It could be that, like that holding of the grudge. I kept getting that grudge energy.
Yeah, with this Four of Pentacles, I get it in reverse.
Like, how many times is this mistake going to be brought up?
Yeah. It's like somebody who's always bringing something up and not ready to let it go.
Yeah.
Over here we have two eights here in the reverse here. We've got the Eight of Wands in the reverse, and we've got the Eight of Pentacles here in the reverse as well. So I see this as being somebody who's being a little bit lazy about something. It's almost like they're sort of asking you to give more so that they can do less.
Yeah, it feels like they don't want to do their part. Like if they're wanting success with you, but at the same time they're not willing to put in the effort.
No, because they feel like, well, I can wring a bit more out of Leo.
Yeah, like I can make this to my benefit. I can work this mistake in quotes to my benefit.
Yeah, and that's what I see with this Magician in reverse here.
Wow. Okay. Ooh. Yeah, how you see this person? Five of Cups and the Four of Wands in the reverse. Okay. It's a lack of I think, what I'm getting here, I think somebody wanted to settle down, or somebody wanted to remain in a marriage. They were either already married or they wanted marriage with this person. Somebody wanted marriage here, and it didn't happen. There's a sadness about this. So I think that you're seeing this other person Leo, I've got it as you that's the one that's sad about this, but the other person now has all of this power. They're on kind of like a power trip.
They're on a power trip. That's what I see with this Chariot here.
Yeah.
It's being on a power trip.
Like now, well, you did something wrong. How can I make this to my benefit?
That's exactly right. Over here, we've got that Seven of Cups in the reverse. We saw that over here as well. That's what you shouldn't do, Leo. So yeah, they're seeing you now as perhaps wising up.
Yeah, coming out of a fantasy, an illusion, and
well, they want to keep. That's the thing. They want to keep you in that Seven of Cups mode.
Yeah. You know, for some of you, you might have had a dalliance.
It's possible, but it might have been something fairly minor.
Yeah.
For example, you might have kissed somebody.
Yeah.
But not gone all the way with them. That kind of thing. And then this person here, it could have also been an internet thing, like maybe like an emotional type rather than a physical type of betrayal. Not that I'm saying that that's necessarily a good thing or anything, but at the same time, I feel like they're asking for more punishment than is deserved in this situation.
Right. Strength, we've got the Six of Cups with the Knight of Wands in reverse. Well, in this case, there's a history. I'm picking this up as you've known this person for a long time.
And unfortunately, I feel like they've known you for a long time as well. And they know what buttons to press with you, Leo.
Yeah.
They know how to manipulate you.
Yeah.
Is the problem.
Yeah. I also think that there might be, for some of you, there might be children involved. That's just for a few of you. I do get that. There may be family that they're coming back to deal with. You know, I had a dalliance, but I have this family. It feels like that. It feels like somebody's coming back here to work on something.
Okay, looking over here at the strengths, we have the Four of Cups as a strength. You see, this person here, it's kind of like, well, you know what, I'm just going to pout here until I get what I want. But it's a very manipulative kind of energy that you're dealing with here, Leo. And, you know, I think what it is that you've got to sort of, first of all, see this. It is a teachable moment for you to see what people are capable of. You need to be able to pull back the curtain and be able to really expose what this person is doing to you.
Yeah, they seem to be working on your guilt. Okay, the challenge. Yeah, I think that you want to come back here and work on this. We've got the Two of Cups with the Three of Wands in reverse. So you've gone away and you've come back. I think that you've gone away maybe to be in another relationship.
It's possible, but I don't know. It seems to be something less than that.
Yeah, there's something that you did here that you're not proud of.
But then again, it's not something that this person can really should be trying to hold over you.
Yeah, something happened here where I think you had plans. There was something that I get for some of you, you may have gone away because we've got this Knight of Wands, Three of Wands energy, which speaks to me of actual physical movement.
It could have been even just a plan to travel.
Might have been a plan to travel.
And then you decided not to.
Yeah.
Over here we've got the Fool in reverse as the weakness. Yeah, that's it's just reckless behaviour. Or alternatively, how they view what appears to be reckless behaviour on your part.
Yeah, you know, interestingly enough, with this regards to this travel thing, I think for some of you Leos, you might have had that plan, but you've had to kind of been forced back into reality here and said, you know what, I can't travel, probably because of the world, right?
And the way things are right now.
So you're thinking, I'm going to go and travel and do this thing that I want to do, but then reality hits and you're like, I can't. But the challenge is that you're probably actually meant to go on that journey with that Knight of Swords and the Fool in reverse. But I think now you're having to reverse back and work on this thing.
Yeah.
But now you're dealing with something that feels really bad because I think the other person knew you were planning on leaving.
Yes.
And it's kind of left this kind of bad energy between the two of you.
Yeah, but in the end, Leo, you see, you didn't actually do anything.
No, that you didn't actually leave.
But you were just planning on it.
You were planning to leave.
But this person is sort of holding that over you.
You were planning to leave, and this person is saying, you were planning to leave me, and they are really ringing this out.
It seems that way, doesn't it?
Yeah, wow. Wow. Let's have a look and see your advice. The Chariot and Temperance. Look, the thing is, you have to stick with what you're doing. If you were planning on leaving, I think you have to go ahead and leave.
Yeah, I think so too. Well, the thing is, it's kind of like, I remember a line from a song, you can't commit you're getting the punishment, but you can't commit the sin.
Yes.
Right.
It feels like you're being punished for just thinking about it.
Yes, that's exactly right. And the thing is, you're being punished even though as though you've actually done it.
But you haven't.
But you actually haven't. So my thought is, just go ahead and do it.
Yeah, I mean, the thing is, you have there's something on the inside that isn't matching the outside for you.
That's right.
And I think what you're doing here, working on this, trying to work on this, is actually not what you want to do, but you're being forced to do this, I think, because of circumstances.
It's like you can't travel, so
you can't travel, so I have to work on this.
Well, it's not an either or type situation. The thing is, you can still leave whenever you get the opportunity to do so.
You may not be able to travel as far, but maybe you could move out or something like that.
That's right. And if this person's just punishing you as though you've done it, you may as well just do it.
Yeah.
Wow. Looking over here, the devil. That's what, as advice, what they should do. Now, when we talk about what people should do, what they shouldn't do, we're not talking about what's for the highest good. We're talking about what's in their best interest. And it is actually in their best interest to let this go. But the thing is that they're also dealing with, I think, some sort of codependent attachment to you as well. This might be part of the reason you wanted to leave in the first place.
Yeah. I think you wanted to get away from this person. But now that it's kind of like they're using this to latch on even more. Advice on what not to do. Well, we've got the Hanged Man in reverse with the Seven of Cups.
That's pretty clear. Now that's very clear message.
It's martyring yourself. It feels to me like an energy here of narrowing your options and saying, no, well, I just have to do this now. I have to stick with this because I can't pursue this other thing that I wanted to do. It was something that you dreamed of. With that Seven of Cups, you dreamed of this. I'm not saying it may not have even been another relationship. It could have just been a plan to move and pursue a career.
They're seeing you as somebody who's passionate, who wants to travel.
Yes. You may have been wanting to go somewhere to pursue something. It could have been an academic.
It could have been another person.
It could have been another person, but it doesn't have to be.
No. But it's something that this person didn't want you to do.
Yeah, and now you feel stuck in this situation and you're having to work on it.
Or more than stuck, obligated.
Obligated. So you've got this martyr mindset, victim mentality.
That's right.
You feel like you can't get away from this now, but you're limiting your options. This person is also trying to make it seem like you have limited options as well. So there's restricted movement.
All right, looking over here. We got the Tower in reverse as what this person shouldn't do. It's that asking for appeasement, exacting too high a price for what you've done, Leo. Yeah,
it was like you're on the verge of this tower, but the tower never actually happened. But you're kind of in that middle thing now where the tower probably needs to happen.
Yeah, look, you're a Leo, right? You're a passionate person.
Yeah,
you've got passions. And Leos can't be caged. It's like trying to cage a lion.
Yeah, this is kind of like a wishy-washy energy around you here, Leo.
It's not you.
Where you're backtracking on something that you really want to do and saying, oh, maybe I shouldn't. Second-guessing yourself.
Yes. Doubting
yourself. Some of it's circumstantial because of world events, but I think you can still do something about this circumstance, even if it's not maybe as far or something.
Right. Yeah. It is like that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's like an excuse in a way.
It's a little bit of an excuse. I'm afraid to say. It's like you're limiting yourself here by placing blame. I get it as blame placing on this other person who is manipulative.
Absolutely. I mean, they're taking full advantage of the situation, but it's only because you're letting them.
You're letting them, yeah. What's hidden? Well, we've got the Star with the Six of Pentacles in reverse.
Well, the Star is all about grass is greener kind of energy, isn't it? Looking for something better.
I'm looking at the Star and I'm seeing this purification, and I'm seeing this as healing, trying to heal the relationship, but not really being that into it. It feels to me like there's a situation in which you're making out that you want to heal this, but I don't think you really want to.
Well, no, because the person wants too high a price for the healing to take.
Yeah, it's like whatever made you want to get out of this originally is worsened because of this situation.
All right, let's look at what's hidden over here. Look at that. Six of Pentacles in the upright is what's hidden. Well, the thing is that they really do want you to. They do want you to stay, and this is how they're doing it. But it's not the right way. Is what I get.
Yeah, let's see what the outcome is. Yeah, look, this Tower is meant to happen. It's destined. You're meant to experience a Tower event, but it's blocked at the moment. You're just delaying it. It feels like a delayed Tower moment. This needs to end so that you can move on to something else. But you're delaying it. You're pretending, oh, look, I can't get out of this. I'm just going to work on what I have here, even though you don't want to be here, Leo. My goodness.
But look at this, the Hanged Man in reverse. It's a clear message. It's time to stop that kind of attitude.
Yeah. We've got Teacher here. I don't know what that means exactly. I'm going to get one card on Teacher. Please clarify Teacher for me. I picked it up as a teachable moment, but I think for some of you it's more than that. The Ace of Wands in reverse. Some of you may be thinking of pursuing a different career. You may have even got a job offer to at an academic institution or something like that. It feels like you've delayed some kind of opportunity to teach. That's only for some of you. That's a very specific message, but I do get that. Somebody here has delayed an opportunity to teach or to maybe even to be a student. Could be either one, at an academic institution or someplace else.
Yeah, going back to school, that kind of thing.
Yeah, but you can't get there because of the
current
way the world is.
Yeah,
the school is probably shut, closed.
Yes, that's right.
Something like that, and so you're being brought right back down to reality here, and say, "Oh, I can't go and do that now. I've got to work on something that my heart isn't into it."
Yeah. A lot of people have had delays in hiring.
Yeah.
Due to these circumstances.
Even the Hanged Man in reverse there speaks to me of delay.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the thing.
Delayed dream.
This is the thing that Michelle was saying earlier. Even though, it's your dream is being put on hold, that doesn't mean you have to stay here.
Yeah.
That's interesting. All right, here we've got the Three of Pentacles in the reverse.
Cards again. I think that you for some reason I'm getting this energy of a Leo who really wants to go off and learn something or
teach. Either learn or teach. But they can't do it because, well, if they're being hired as a teacher, that hiring has been put on hold. If they're going as a student, then the semester is not starting when you want it to, or it's online and you don't want to do online, something like that.
So this moment that's meant to happen is just delayed.
Yeah. Oh gosh. Well, I'm going to lay down a 5-card Lenormand spread, and it's going to be just about what's going on this side of the reading. I've shuffled these cards. Let's see what we have. We have the dog. We have the ship. we have the cross, we have the rider, and we have the tree. Right in the middle of this reading, we've got the cross, which is about suffering and hardship. It also has a feeling of destiny around it too, but we've got all of these, we've got these other cards of movement here flanking it. We've got the ship, which is about movement. It's about your wanting to leave and do what you want to do, Leo. And then we've got the rider here as well. We've got the dog and we've got the tree, and the dog is about loyalty. So I think that's part of this as well, and I think that's what they're probably trying to guilt you with a bit here, is the whole loyalty card. They're trying to play this card. And the tree here is about what's best for your mental and spiritual health. And I think what it is, Leo, is that you've got to take this opportunity, and I think you've got to leave.
Yeah.
I think this person's exacting too high a price for your presence.
I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to put one on each position.
There's that cross again.
I think that it's this person here that's become the burden. I think that they're a very difficult person. I think this is someone who you can't win. You can't win an argument with this person.
It could also be someone who is possibly religious and is using religion or guilt associated with religion.
You can't leave because
it's possible for some of you. I'm not saying not for all of you, but I'd lay that out there.
We have the fox. Well, they see you as someone who's guilty.
Well, I also
and a bit selfish.
But I also see this person is acting in their own self-interest as well by trying to by doing what they're doing to try and keep you here.
Yeah. I think that you've done something here. I think you were making plans to get out of maybe a marriage or a long-term commitment, and you do feel there is a lot of guilt here.
Yeah, they have something on you here.
Yeah, it could
Leo.
be, like Richard said, it could be traditional values.
But it may not be. It could be something else. But they've definitely got something on you. They're extracting a pound of flesh from you, and it's not a great situation for you to be in. I get that.
We've got the stalks here, so this is something that you've had. I think you've had some kind of childhood dream, something long-standing, maybe a desire to travel or to go and experience. Teacher. It may not even be academia. It could just be something that you want to gain knowledge about in the world.
That's right.
Learn from, travel, something like that.
But the strength is transformation, and that's what the stalks represent here.
Yeah. We've got the rider. Yes. Yeah.
That's the ability to travel, isn't it?
It's the ability to travel, but the thing is, the challenge is you can't, because now you have to... Well, I actually think that for some of you, this is only for a few as well, for some of you there is somebody that you're interested in that you can't travel towards.
That's possible.
Yeah, with that I'm seeing that with the Two of Cups and Rider, somebody that you want to move towards but you can't at the present time. Now we've got the stars up here. This is about you fulfilling your dreams. It seems to be destined. Whatever this is, this journey of yours is destined. It's meant to happen.
It's in the stars.
It's meant to happen. Well, what you shouldn't do, the coffin, end this and just say, you know what, I'll give up and I'll just stay where I am. We've got the snake. I think it's this person over here who's manipulating. And I think that you're even being a little bit manipulative, I'm sorry to say, Leo, because you're pretending to want to heal this, but you don't really.
You're not really.
You don't want to heal it. And the letter. I feel that there's some kind of destined contract or something here that you're waiting on. It's just delayed. But I think that the news is going to come in. You're going to get some kind of correspondence here, something that gives you the green light. Maybe when the world reopens, that there will be this green light, maybe from this love or from this job offer, whatever it is that you're wanting to travel towards. I think you're waiting for the green light so that you can go towards that.
For some of you, Leos, you might just be marking time with the intention of leaving, but you're staying here for financial reasons or for whatever reason that's allowing you to, a waypoint, if you will, for when you do want to leave.
Yeah. Let's take a look. We'll get one more card from the Oracle of Visions. Message for Leo, please. What does Leo need to hear? What does Leo need to hear? Message for Leo. What does Leo need to hear? Message for Leo. Somehow this person found out about this plan that you had to leave. You might have told them, maybe before before all this blew up in the world. Maybe this was your plan, and then it all went on hold and you had to kind of work on this relationship, but this person's now wanting their pound of flesh. Let's see. Message for Leo. What does Leo need to hear? Message for Leo. What does Leo need to hear? Yeah, this feels to me like some kind of blockage with that one, but let's take a look. Distance, isolation, perspective, physical distance. Okay.
Well, it's wanting to travel somewhere where you can't, right?
Yeah. A solitary woman strolls a desolate beach.
And this is how you feel right now, Leo. You feel isolated. You're isolated from where you actually want to be.
Her isolation providing a point of reflection. Distance. But it's the thing is, rather than see this as a kind of your lot at the moment, I would say use the time. Use the time for personal contemplation. Use the time to gain more knowledge about where you're going.
At the same time, be wary of how much of a price you're paying to this person to be in their presence.
Yeah.
You don't have to pay that price, Leo. Everybody has a choice. You might not feel like you have a choice, but everybody has a choice.
Yeah. Distance. You know, distance not only gives nostalgia, but perspective. Also objectivity. So look at it that way. You know, it seems like although you're looking at this as very negative, it feels like this might be an opportunity. An opportunity. I'm not saying you have to fix it with this person.
No.
But it's more about fixing yourself.
It is, and it's about realizing, you actually have more power in the situation than you think you do.
Whatever this situation is, it feels like you might be someone here, Leo, who believes that you don't have any role to play in this, or that you're just a victim of the circumstances. But I feel that there's more to it than that. There's something here that you need to gain perspective on.
Now, you need to come into your Leo power, is what needs to happen.
And that's I think that once you do gain this perspective on yourself, something that you need to know about yourself that's blocking yourself. The thing is, you're blaming external circumstances, other people, but what's really blocking you is you.
What can your circumstances
teach you? What's really blocking you is you, Leo, and that's the perspective that you're being asked to contemplate. What's really blocking you here? So we'll leave it there, Leo, and wish you all the very best. If you'd like a personal reading, you can email me, gypsyinsights@gmail.com. We thank you very much for watching. Please do follow here on Vimeo and let people know where to find us. The YouTube channel is Gypsy Insights by Michelle. Again, thanks very much for watching the Vimeo, Leo. Please take care, and we will talk to you again very soon.
Thanks, Leo. Goodbye and good luck.